fully involved in a process democratically and lawfully that will end by the grace of God in sending this government out of office.
And you are committed to it?
100% till now.
And you think you can do it?
By the grace of God.
That you will chase this government out of power?
With the help of God and Nigerians, we will send these people out of office.
Is it some northern elite conspiracy coming together to send Bola Tinubu
Is
by
a national
force?
consensus? Is Peter Obi from northern Nigeria? Is Adebishola not from Osun State? What are you telling me? Are they not all part of the coalition?
But is it true that some northerners are not happy with Bola Tinubu?
It's true that Nigerians are not happy with Bola Tinubu. I'm not speaking for northerners.
What about some of you in the north who are coming together and say it's a must, it's a project that must be
I am not involved in coming together of the north to say it's a must that Bola Tinubu must go. I am involved in a national coalition that there should be a change of guards in Asorok through a constitutional democratic process May 29th, 2027.
Almost 100 citizens killed within a space of 2 days for country, including law enforcement officers and military men. And the president of that country dey vacation for Europe, and there is nothing wrong with it. Nigerians are going to continue to ask us this question. Which level of sufferhead and pain all of us they ready to endure as a people before we go come together, agree, say we deserve better in terms of government and leadership in this country? Because what in Nigeria get today is not governance. We don't have leadership. Nigeria has an affliction. We are governed by a plague. And this affliction is supposed to motivate and inspire us to self-redemption. And the length of time when we go allow this affliction and plague to continue, go show exactly how much we love ourselves as a people.
Don't happen again, no. Not challenge Tinubu as ex-governor exposed dirty secret about him and Wike. Now, ex-governor Tambuwal exposed Tinubu and Wike's secret, backs Peter Obi for 2027. But wait, with everything that is going on recently, it is now very obvious that nobody actually wants Tinubu or APC to return back to the seat of power after 2027 general election. Now, the North are saying Nehigaba. Southeast have already said Nehigaba. Southwest go where Tinubu came from. Most of them are still saying Nehigaba. And with all this, I don't know who actually wants Tinubu to return back after 2027 election. And in this particular video, ex-governor Tambuwal has said Nehigaba, say lie, that he will make sure that he will be among those who will kick out Tinubu and APC out of office come 2027 election through a democratically approved means, which is by election, plus so many other things that is happening. Don't forget that INEC has approved David Mark as the leader, national chairman of ADC, and so many other things that is happening. But of course, share your thought with me, what you think, and I'm going to allow you to listen to more of this video. But as you are listening to it, make sure you are sharing the video, subscribe for more updates, and after that, I'll be back. Let's go there.
So President Tinubu don't travel, go on vacation for 10 days for Europe on his annual leave. And it's okay because the president need to go on vacation too to rest. But you know, say this is not the first kind of overseas trip where president they do now. In fact, since President Tinubu come, now rishi name that they call all the foreign travels. You go here working visit, private working stay, working this. In October 2024, according to Punch, 17 months into office, President Tinubu and his Vice President Shetima put together spent a total of about 180 days overseas, making about 41 foreign trips. President Tinubu alone spent about 120 days in 29 trips. Remember, say by April 2nd of this year, President Tinubu traveled go France to go access the performance of his own government in a 2 weeks working visit. That particular visit made it 8 visits to France, spending more than 55 days in France alone, the president of a sovereign country. And when you talk, they go say, Shemeki no travel, he's looking for foreign investors. The question is, what is the benefit of all of this traveling and junketing? Because the result on ground shows that it is a colossal waste of taxpayer money. It is an exercise in futility. And it is even better for the president to stop the junketing and sit down, evaluate the value of these travels and fix this country. Because the only result is increase in poverty, increase in insecurity, increased borrowing from World Bank, IMF, China, borrowing for corruption and embezzlement, with nothing to show, just a waste of taxpayer money. Because the so-called thing, all these deceive when they deceive themselves looking for foreign investor. President Tinubu and APC, foreign investor, you know, if you put chain for their neck, first they made a con invest for country. If a country is peaceful and stable, economic policies are okay, the government policies are predictable, investment and investors, they be like ant and sugar, they will naturally come. No matter how you go out there to go deceive yourself, they have the parameters to know what is going on in the country. So if you like travel, they deceive yourself. If it didn't, it didn't. You just come out 2 days going out, more than almost 100 people killed in your country. BUA cement factory for Pela, they attack them. About 8 NSCDC officials killed, Chinese expatriate abducted. There's a passenger bus where carry people on Sobe, Afuze, Auchi Road, carried by kidnapper. Police say they don't rescue 16 people, but the total number of people where they on top of the bus, nobody know. Till now, Governor of Edo State, Okpebolo, never come out and make statement. If not to threaten other politicians, he get voice to do that one. When you go to Borno, more than 50 civilians killed, not counting the soldiers that were killed. And this is what you call leadership. And I'm waiting some APC people go come online to come defend the indefensible, because you are amongst men most miserable. And the only reason why when they give this kind of I don't care leadership is because power does not come to from the people when it comes to you. When are not the 2027 election, there might even be no plan to conduct an election because the only plan is to rig. There is no other. Look at what they do for rivers where they so feel put on top their papa head for day. Look at what they do for by-elections. So Nigerians, I take God beg on. There is no Messiah coming to help any of us for this country. You fit get good reason not to put mouth for anything in Nigeria, but as long as we are here, this country can happen to anybody. Anybody is a potential victim. Things go happen, we no go protest, we no go come out, come talk. Everything just they go on because they test our capacity to take bad government. Unfortunately, Nigeria is not governed by leaders. We have political businessmen in public office who pretend once in a while to attend to things of government, but in the meantime, their main business is they see the whole citizens as customers for their private businesses. Since the day when the issue of Dangote happened for Auchi till today, you know how many other people with trailers don't kill for this country. A lot of them, nobody will hear of it. That is why I continue to insist. We must fix government. If we not fix government, we are wasting our time. We go take 1 step forward, 20 steps backward. Government, where they collect tax, they collect revenue, they collect loan. Waiting there they do. Who should be doing the work of government for them in the name of God? I take God beg us Nigerians. All of us must wake up and decide to put a spotlight on government and leadership. We need peace in this country. People know if they die like this when we are not fighting a war with another country. What is going on in Nigeria? Share the value of human life not come be anything again.
You know the political capacity of Bola Tinubu.
I know very
He
well.
has never lost an election. Do you think 2027 will be an exception?
He lost in Lagos.
Well,
2023.
No, he lost a part.
He lost in Osun in 2023.
He lost a part of the election, not the election.
He lost. He was on the ballot in Lagos. He lost.
No, the point I'm making is that you, as a governor, you probably have lost wards and local government in your election.
Yes, I do.
So, but it doesn't mean that you lost the election.
No, but he was on the ballot.
Yeah, but he didn't win. He didn't lose the election.
He lost
in
his
parts
primary
of the
constituency of Lagos.
But it didn't matter at the end of the day.
It matters.
The same way Atiku lost in some several states of the country. It's the same way Peter Obi lost.
But then what I'm saying is that you can't say that he has never lost election.
He has never lost an election. He was senator. He ran twice as governor. He won. He ran as a president. He won. So he's not lost an election.
Then it's not cast in stone that he may not lose in 2027.
So that's what I'm saying. If we
Every effort being made to make it as if it's invincibility, that Bola Tinubu cannot be defeated is bullshit. Is rubbish. He can be defeated. I believe so.
You have,
and I'm working along with the coalition leaders to do that and to achieve that objective in the interest of this country. It's not about Bola Tinubu. It's about the way he's running the country. The country is being run.
So you're worried that if Bola Tinubu goes on to run this country, there's a problem?
Same way I was worried when I left APC in 2018. Look at the trajectory of what is happening. Go to the market.
But we should hold you accountable. You are one of those who preached APC to Nigeria. Now you are
I did, but I came back in 2018 and I apologized and I didn't support President Buhari.
You also told us
my zone.
You also told us about the PDP.
Like me. I didn't support him.
You told us about Governor Tambuwal, about PDP, but then you have left the PDP again.
Yes.
So why should we believe you now?
No, because it's not about me. Sean, I have run for 6 elections on different political parties and I have won. 2003, 2007, 2011, 2015, 2019, 2023. It's not about personal interest. And it's not about political parties. Our political parties are not ideologically driven. Otherwise, if you ask me, what would Buhari be doing with some individuals that were in APC with him? Was it not just convenience to win election? Certainly not about ideology.
So, who do you think, because there are those who think that, look, if Atiku, Jonathan, Peter Obi, all of them are on the same ballot with Tinubu, Tinubu will beat them. That's the way he beat Peter Obi and Atiku.
I think differently.
Really?
Yeah, I think differently.
The multiplicity of these heavyweights, if they are on the same ballot.
It would be easier for the opposition to come together and defeat Bola Tinubu.
If they form an alliance.
If they form an alliance and come together, it will be easier. But it's not certain that if they run, Bola Tinubu running, President Jonathan running, President Bola Tinubu, President Jonathan, Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, maybe you can even add Konkoso running the same election, that Tinubu will win.
But politically, mathematically speaking, right?
Yes.
The opposition would have destroyed themselves in splitting the votes. Tinubu will capitalize on already won territories because he has more territories than the opposition.
No. You see, the dynamics are different. When this happens, the dynamics will be different. And they will change. And a lot of factors will influence the way people are going to vote.
Let me ask you a frank question. I know that you speak your mind freely. To be honest, if you have your way as an individual, there is an Atiku, there is a Namechi, there is Peter Obi, there is a Jonathan, and you really want to beat Tinubu, who do you think people can coalesce behind that can actually get the job done, that will be on the ballot and be a real threat to Tinubu, in a real sense?
When they declare, all of them, openly that they are interested, I'll come back here and tell you my choice. I will not speculate as it is now.
No, not speculation.
It's speculation.
It's just like I ask you. I've always seen Aminu Tambuwal wearing white. It means that you have a favorite color, which might be white. Well, so the question I'm asking is that on a good day, when Aminu Tambuwal is happy, he might wear his white.
When these individuals declare.
Well, we've known their interest. But I'm saying, who do you think is formidable enough to be able to face Bola Tinubu and the APC in 2027?
When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it.
Maybe it's Aminu Tambuwal.
It's on me.
Okay.
The people in charge of our government today in Nigeria are interested in one-party state.
How would that work?
Well, it may not work. It's not in the interest of democracy. It's not in the interest of Nigeria. But that is the path they are pursuing.
Is that the Bola Tinubu that you know?
Well, from my knowledge of him, when we collaborated and worked together for democracy, he was a different person.
So there's a different Bola Tinubu now that you see in operation?
Sean, if I must say it the way I see it, I am shocked that under Bola Tinubu's watch, Nigeria is being run the way it's being run today.
So you are disappointed?
I cannot say I'm disappointed because I campaigned against him. And I went around throughout the nooks and crannies of Nigeria and told Nigerians to be wary of voting Bola Tinubu and APC in 2023. I was the DG of Atiku Abubakar campaign, and we went throughout this country and warned Nigerians against voting for Bola Tinubu and his party.
Would you say?
I cannot say that I'm disappointed.
So you expected it?
Well,
so all the things that you preached against, you see happen right now.
It's clear. It's clear. It's very clear.
You look at it and you imagine that this was a Bola Tinubu that single-handedly pushed a lot of force and weight behind your speakership. Yeah,
of course. That's why I said yes. He is appearing to be different from what I used to know of him in the past when we collaborated.
And you were in the same party before as a governor?
I was in the same party with them, but I left.
What did you see? What happened?
I saw the way APC was driving Nigeria to where it is today, as far back as in 2018. And I left in August 2018. And even when my colleagues, about 6 governors, came to me to appeal to me to remain in APC, I called them individually after my consultation. I said, look, I have not seen any clear direction, even if President Buhari of blessed memory comes back, that things will get better. I would rather pull out of the APC and allow you to go. Their concern was even whether I was going to win election to return as governor of Sokoto. I said, look, if that is the will of God, so be it. But I better stand out to be counted as having opposed what is going on than to continue and return as governor of Sokoto State for a second term.
You must have had a very tough time, a difficult one at that. Your former political allies, your friends, now have become political opponents. And those who have helped you politically, Bola Tinubu on one and Nyesom Wike on the other hand. It's a tough one for you, isn't it?
It's collaboration. It's not anything tough. Once it is about the country. Once it is about being altruistic and nothing personal. You have never had me taking on Bola Tinubu personally. You have never had me taking on Nyesom Wike personally. We disagreed in principle on the way direction of things are going. I had no problem personally with President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, but we disagreed. And I left PDP for APC. And when I presided over the House of Representatives, we had our back and forth on so many policy issues. It wasn't personal.
But when it mattered the most, there are those who say Tambuwal left his friends. Why? Why does it look like at the very nick of the time that some of your friends need you the most?
It's not about my friendship with you. Sheon, if today, and I'm saying this with every sense of responsibility, Vice President Atiku comes in here, and Nyesom Wike comes in here and requests this my phone, which is personal to me. Today, I will personally give it to Nyesom Wike.
Oh, so he's more friend to you than Atiku?
As a personal friend.
Oh.
But when it comes to leadership of this country and leadership of the people, tomorrow, not even today, I would rather support Atiku than Nyesom Wike.
So you believe in the leadership of an Atiku than a Nyesom Wike?
It's nothing personal. It's about this country, and we are seeing it clearly.
So you don't regret betraying Wike?
I have never betrayed anybody, because it's only when you have an understanding with someone and you go against and outside that understanding that you betray him.
But he told you that he wanted to be president.
I was also running. He met me in the race. I was running for president of Nigeria. Have been in contention since 2012, 2013. My friend Nyesom Wike was not in contention then. I remained in contention and in the political calculus of Nigeria for presidency of Nigeria since then. He decided to join in 2022. So who met who in the race?
So did he tell you he was going to run?
He gave me the indication.
But did you tell him
that I was running?
Yeah.
He met me there.
He knew that you were running.
He knew that I was running.
But one of the things that pains Nyesom Wike is his friend. He's a very good friend, Aminu Tambuwal. When it mattered the most, he swung the votes to Atiku Abubakar. That is an everlasting political betrayal.
It's nothing personal. It's not political. It's when you say betrayal. It's when you have an understanding and you go against understanding.
So at the time, you thought that rather go with Wike, you rather we pitch a tent with Atiku Abubakar.
Yes, it wasn't a betrayal.
And it's not about political survival.
No. It's about the interest. I told you, it's about the interest I see, the way I see it, of the country. And I am maintaining my position that even tomorrow, I would rather support Atiku Abubakar to be president of Nigeria than support Nyesom Wike. But if it is something personal, I will do with Wike.
Do you think that you owe Bola Tinubu?
Owe him what?
Everybody knows this common story about how he helped you to become speaker.
He supported me to become speaker. Let me tell you, Sheon, we engaged with President Bola Tinubu, then Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, about 3-4 times. He had initially gave indication for the ACN caucus to support my sister, Mulkat Adura.
Yeah.
And I went to engage him time and time again. And we ran the numbers. He saw it clearly. He is the political strategist. He saw it clearly that I was going to win. And then he was convinced that, okay, instead of him to support Mulkat, that may end up not winning, he would rather support me. And go and subtract the votes of ACN, all of them, about 50-something of them, from my votes. Add that to Mulkat. I would have still won. Do the math. I would have still won. That's not say he didn't support me.
You get the point. Now, what do you think? Do you ever think that Tinubu and APC is going to return back to their seat after 2027 general election with what is going on? In fact, share your thoughts with me on the comment section. And of course, you know the vibe. Click on that subscribe button, follow, and share for more updates. Because like this, we move.